What up, what up? What's the B word, man? I'm Anthony Addison, and this is another segment of What's the B word. To let you know again about this channel, as you can see, I'm a Baltimore Raven fan, Raven Nation. Let's get it. The flock stand up. And tonight I come to y'all, I hate this time of the year because it means no more football, but it's time to put our GM hats on and talk about what's going on really with this offseason thing. And the biggest thing going on with us in the offseason is free agency signing and not outhouse, in-house. So, we got a couple of notable, free agents and stuff like that, we got to see what's going to happen, if we're going to sign them, if they're going to go away or what. The first big free agent is T. Sizzle. And, man, Raven fans, we touch it with T. Sizzle, man, because he's like, when I tell people outside of Raven Nation that T. Sizzle has just about the same amount of fans as Ed Reed and Ray Lewis do, they think I'm lying. We love T. Sizzle. We just love him. He everything that a Raven is supposed to be. So, hopefully, our new GM, Mr. DeCosta, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. But hopefully he gives us a cheap veteran deal with T. Sizzle. I mean, Suggs, he's been slowed down a step or two, but he's still productive in certain situations. And then, their leadership role is huge. You always gotta have that leader in the locker room, and he's this gonna be a 17-year vet, so he's well qualified to be the leader of the group, just like he was this past year. But we definitely have to make sure that T. Sizzle for the rest of his career be in black and purple. So we need the Ravens to get that done. Another free agent is John Brown, and honestly, y'all, I don't believe John Brown gonna be with us next year. I mean, he said he had the funnest in his career in Baltimore, but I know the offense is not going to be exactly the same as it was last year. That was just, the offense was like that because it pretty much was on the fly. So, we're going to be throwing the ball more than we was at the end of the season last year. But, I don't know, for a deep threat receiver like John Brown, it's not good for his numbers. So, it depends on the person. I mean, I'm sure he's not going to want a huge deal because, the numbers don't scream out the huge numbers. But it might be a team to go out there and get him more money than we're going to offer him because other teams seen the spark that John Brown could bring when Flacco was the quarterback, when the offense was a lot different. So, y'all look out for that, man. John Brown might not be with us next year. C.J. Mosley. And I really didn't mean to put John before C.J. That's just the order it came in when I was just looking at our free agency list. But for C.J. Mosley, they talking like maybe franchise tag and stuff like that. We have to get this deal done. We have to. C.J. is, he's been great for us all through his career. Truth be told, his coverage has not been the best the last couple of years because at the beginning of his career, his coverage was great. He was playing pretty good in coverage, getting a lot of interceptions and all that. But these past 2 years, he's been having trouble with tight ends. I mean, tight ends been killing us up the middle for the last 2 years. But still, I mean, if we let go of C.J. Mosley, who could we find to fill in that spot? I mean, Kenny Young pretty good, not a Mosley. And plus, to me, Kenny Young is he's better being a complimentary linebacker to Mosley. So we have to get that deal done. We have to get CJ. We have to have number 57. I started to wear his jersey, but we have to get him. We have to keep him. We have to keep him in Baltimore. He's a Raven. He plays like a Raven. Not the personality of a Raven, because most of us, most of our guys are more outspoken, but he definitely plays like a Raven. So we have to get that. That's the main deal we have to get done. Another free agent, RG3. Now, a lot of people might not find this important, but I definitely do, because RG3, one, he has taken in the role of being a mentor for Lamar, which is great. And people might be like, oh, but RG3 ain't do that much in his career, but it's still a lot of things that RG3 could teach Lamar, like getting down. I mean, if don't nobody else know about you need to get down in this league, RG3 knows, because I mean, come on, hello the night to the leg. I remember that night. So he can mentor, and then Lord forbid if Lamar get hurt, RG3 will be, he will qualify to step in back into the game. So that's a quality backup, RG3. I'm sure it was even teams probably hitting us up trying to trade for RG3 when we had him inactive for most of the season. But I mean, you could tell that the Lamar Jackson thing was kind of the plan all the way through, for the simple fact we got somebody like RG3 like as soon as the offseason started. So we have to re-sign RG3. We gotta get him back in Baltimore. Brent Urban. Reason I'm bringing up Brent Urban is because he's a quality guy, a quality rotation guy. He's not a big market guy. I'm not thinking that a lot of teams will probably just throw cash in his face because he's a rotation guy, quality rotation guy. But he stayed healthy this season, and dang it, he had some sparks. So if we can go ahead and sign Brent Urban for another cheap deal, that'll be great. And that's why I brought up him, because, with that D-line, you got to have that rotation going. And a guy like him, he is not like a well-proven bro, but we know he can play. We know he can play. When he healthy, he can play pretty doggone good. And, he deflect passes, get a few sacks. I mean, he was coming along a little bit this season. So, that could be a real cheap deal for a quality player, quality rotation guy that we need to probably get done. So Darius Smith. I don't know about this Darius, man. I mean, we can't really say if we're gonna sign him or not. I mean, if there was Isaac being our GM, Isaac wouldn't have re-signed Zadarius, because how Isaac felt was like, just like with Paul Kruger and Fanner McPhee and guys like that, is like, hey, we can find another one. I'm the Isaac Newsom. I find the defensive line guys at ease. So. But Zadarius had a pretty good season this year. I mean, you could tell he was playing for a contract. So, if we re-sign Zadarius, I wouldn't be mad, because he know our system, and he shined pretty good with Wink at defensive coordinator. So I wouldn't be mad if we did re-sign him. It just depends on the numbers. It's the logistics of the thing. So the next guy is Peanut Owasu, and I don't know. We might not have Peanut next year, and it's tough. It's tough because I like Peanut. Peanut is undersized, but he plays hard. But the emergence of Kenny Young, the way that rookie, if you remember when C.J. Mosley got hurt in Cincinnati, I was so impressed by Kenny Young, by how he was out there making plays, open field tackles, covering. Man, that guy can fly to the football. But I'm not saying that Peanut can't be with us. It just depends on how much money Peanut would want, because I mean, then again, man, y'all, I don't know the situations, unrestricted, restricted. I didn't really look into that. I was just doing something real quick just to, holler at my flock family. So, but Peanut Owasu, man, I'm sure there's other teams looking for him too. Like, they probably will give him more money. We have a little bit more money when we get rid of Joe, but a lot of that spending money going towards CJ most likely. So, I want Peanut back. I want all my guys back. I mean, come on, man. If you're a Raven fan, you want all your guys back. The next guy is Matt Skura, and I say keep Matt Skura, even though he didn't play that great at the center position. But you have to remember that the center position is not even his real position. I didn't expect him to just play great at the position. He really a guard. He plays pretty good at guard. If you remember the year before when we put him in the rotation, he was playing pretty good at guard. But we really have to really find us a solid center because Mascara ain't it. Mascara just was kind of getting bullied at the center position, and that was one of our troubles. So people I know for a fact, well, I'm not gonna say no for a fact, but it's real tough for them to make this team next year. It's Max Williams, Ty Montgomery, believe it or not, Alex Collins, and Nick Bull. Max Williams and Nick Bull, I mean, one of them are going to make the team and one of them not. I mean, the simple fact is that we got Hayden Hurst and we got Mark Andrews at the tight end positions. And I don't like the fact that we spend so many roster spots on tight ends this year. I didn't like that. So, we could be using, some, even though, like Max Williams is, like, at blocking, like, man. Like, that's, truth be told, due to our offense, that might be the one who stay, and Nick Bowl might be the one that go. But then Nick Bowl was pretty good at blocking, so it got a lot to do with that because Mark Andrews and Hayden Hurst, especially, I can't wait to see Hayden be healthy and play because Hayden can ball. I mean, people are trying to call him a bust already, but that kid can ball. He just got hurt. I mean, people get hurt. It happens. Ty Montgomery and Alex Collins, I just don't think Alex gonna make it. I mean, I honestly, I think Baltimore really didn't believe in Alex. They never did. I mean, he did good that year last year, but they really don't believe in Alex. I mean, and true enough, he got to fix the problem of he got to stop dancing so much. Like, especially with the way we running now with Lamar when we're doing a read option, he got to hit the hole. If he don't hit the hole and just do all the dancing, it's not gonna play no good. So that's why Gus Bus, that's why he excels so well, and Kenneth Dixon, because they hit the hole. They don't do too much dancing. They make one step, make one cut, and that's the kind of running backs you need when your running game is to that system. So I don't know about Alex Collins, and I don't know about Ty Montgomery. Maybe they'll keep him. I mean, Ty Montgomery can be used in different ways, but I mean, if you paid attention, he really didn't do too much with us, and I don't think he really fit that system either. So, Alex Collins and Ty Montgomery might be gone. And Buck Allen, I know for a fact, the only way I see Buck making the team next year is special teams like he been doing and trying to get some reps, but you seen his reps at running back just disappear. He played pretty good the year before, last year, not this past year, but last year, played pretty good at running back. But due to the merger of Gus Bus and Kenneth Dixon, which I don't really believe in Kenneth Dixon either because Kenneth Dixon get hurt so much. I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe in his talent because the kid can ball. He can really ball, but as far as staying healthy, I really don't believe in him because he's been hurt most of his career. He's probably played about 20 games in his whole career, if that. So we're gonna have to look deep into the running back position, not really into the tight end position, and from what I heard, Michael Crabtree is gonna stay in Baltimore, and I know a lot of y'all don't like that because Crabtree has dropped a lot of balls and he's been doing it for years now. But that's one of Greg Roman guys because they was in San Fran together, so he's probably gonna keep Crab around. But to the draft, man. And this draft is going to be this whole offseason is going to be so unpredictable because we have a new GM. I mean, we knew what Ozzie did, as far as we're not, like Ozzie wasn't going for big name free agents. We're going to fix it in the draft. We're going to add some veterans here, veterans there, mainly in the receiving corps, and then that'll be it. But with Mr. Eric here, we don't know, but I know for a fact what we need to do in the draft is we need to bulk up at this line. We got to get this line right. I mean, we straight at tackle Stanley, and Baby Zeus played amazing. Like the way Baby Zeus played, the man should have been starting since day one. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I mean, if you look at the situation with our injuries, Lewis and Hurst, and we gotta do the same thing that we did with the cornerback situation. If you remember, the reason why we got so much depth at corner now is because if you remember, we went to the playoffs that year. No, we didn't go to the playoffs. That was back when we had like Chucky Brown and them. We had so many injuries at cornerback, just injury after injury after injury. Like cornerbacks were just going down. We were signing guys off the street. That's when we signed on Rashard Melvin and stuff like that. He was you know. He got a bare naked booty from Gronkowski in the playoffs. I mean, I'm sure y'all remember that, but we got to learn from that this year, man. We got to get real depth in that offensive line because, man, the game is won up front, man. And we got to help our rookie, well, not our rookie, but our young quarterback out. We got to get him some help. He got to be able to, have some time, man, so this game can slow down for him. So we gotta find us some quality, interior guys. No shade to Yonder, but people gotta understand, man. Yonder's getting older, man. So we gotta find a young guy that can, kind of learn from the vet over time, man. But still be getting in rotation and stuff like that. It's just, Yonder don't have long, man. Yonder, even though he played great this year. Yonder is a beast, man. Yonder is a man amongst boys. I mean, for a man to walk off the field with a broke ankle, man, I think it was a broke leg or broke ankle, I can't remember, seeing in the injury, though, and he walked off the field, didn't want no help. That explains everything you need to know about Yonder, man. So, another thing about the O-line, like I said earlier about Matt Scurry, we got to get him back to his regular position because he's not a center. We need to find a center. That's what we need to find, a center. And I know a lot of people just, go wide out, wide receiver. But, man, even though we got a new GM, man, being a Baltimore fan, I just don't feel good about drafting receivers no more. I mean, time after time after time. But that Brashard Perriman situation, that just, man, man, that was terrible, man. That was terrible. I mean, man. Then to have Rashad come back in Baltimore and almost beat us, man. But it might change, man. We got a new receiver coach, man. We got Mr. Ingram up out of there because I guess he wasn't doing his job or something, man. Because I heard this. We had the highest drop rate this year in receivers. But I think this offensive scheme change and stuff like this is gonna help a lot. I trust Greg Roman judgment in offense better than Martin Morwig because Martin Morwig used to do like the craziest calls at the wrong situation. Like his play, like it wasn't the plays that he ran, it was the situational plays that he ran. So man, I'm excited really about the offense, and I'm excited about the defense. Depending on if we sign who we need to sign and see who we need to draft. I still say we should draft some receivers, but not that many. We got our two guys that was on IR, that we drafted, Scott and Lashley. And then, we still got Willie Snead, Mr. Surehand. Willie Snead, he pretty sure-handed. And, got Crab back, but I think, man, I just don't trust Crab because he dropped so many. And, this season coming up, I think Lamar just need to make Mark Andrews and Hayden Hurst his best friends because that's going to be his best targets. Outside of Willie Snead, I think they should give Chris Moore some more reps, even though he be just sometimes, but he gets better, man. Chris Moore improves every year. So I think they should give him more reps. And Quincy Adebayo, I haven't forgot about him. I mean, I wish he would have played, but it's all good, man. And I forgot all about all the guys we put on the shelf, man, like Lance Turner and just we got some guys on the shelf, man. But I just really want to see what we're gonna do in this draft. Like I said, we needed to go O-line and O-line. We got to, man. We gotta be bullies, man. That's why I love what the Costa said, man. We got to be bullies, man. If you know real Baltimore football, we was the bad guys. I remember when I heard Suggs say on Mike Duck, he said, you know what they say when they see us? there go the bad guys, man. And that's why I like when we the bad guys. We too nice right now. You know, that's why no disrespect to Brandon Williams. I like Brandon Williams. But Brandon Williams too nice. He too goofy. I don't like that. I like them D linemen we had. Like Nada wasn't a nice guy. Sir Goose was a nice guy. Wasn't no nice guy. Kelly Gregg wasn't no nice guy. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't nice guys. They was mean. They was nasty. They was them guys that you move out the way when you see them walking, and they ain't gonna say excuse me. That's the guys I like on the front. So I love that DeCosta said that we gonna try to be bullies again. And man, that's about it, man. I just jotted down a few things, man. I was thinking about, and I like, as far as DeCosta, I like his move so far, man. First day he got rid of Mortal Weed and got Roman in there. So good job with that. We added another assistant head coach. Got rid of their receivers coach. I mean, I'm liking the move by DeCosta. I just got to see what this free agency thing going on. And I didn't even bring up Flacco's trade value, man. I hope that Flacco has some trade value, man, and they don't just wait on us to cut him. Cause I'd rather get something for him than nothing. I mean, Miami need a quarterback. Jacksonville need a quarterback. Tampa Bay might need a quarterback because Jameis Winston, I hate to tell you, but Jameis Winston sucks. He does. He sucks. So, ain't no telling, man. Tampa Bay might just go for Joe because, Joe used to light them up. Joe used to light Tampa Bay up bad. Miami, too. Joe used to light Miami up bad, too. So, they might go for him because, can't beat them. You know how that be. But, man, like I said, man, I'm just excited about this offseason, man. I'm excited for the season, man. We got 200. I hate to sound like a junkie, but we got 241 more days to the season start again. New England's on the schedule, so we going to be back. New England scared of us. They always have been because we ain't going to get no fake roughing the passer call. If we rough the passer, we going to rough the passer. You know what I'm saying? You going to leave with a broken nose or something. Ask Big Ben. But but Flock, I'm just talking noise, man. Before I get out of here, man, congratulations to Ed Reed, our legend, man. 2 in a row, man. Hall of Fame. 3 in 5 years. It's Black History Month. Shout out to Isaac Newsom, man. He was the first black GM in the NFL, man. You open doors, man. Baltimore love you, Ed, Ray. We love all y'all, man. And thank you, man. Just Isaac. Thank you so much. Just from every Raven fan, thank you so much, man. Because we wouldn't have these teams if it wasn't for you, man. So, you're not retiring, but, enjoy getting a break because, being a scout versus being the GM is a little bit, it's mental break, not traveling break, of course. So, man, thank you, man. Thank Ed. Just thank all the greats that came through the organization. And I'm Anthony Addison, man. Like I said, well, I ain't said it before, I just went straight in, but Facebook, YouTube, of course, Instagram, WhatsTheBword. Man, you can follow me, you can message me. I do a question with subscribe. You ask me any question about the Ravens, I will give you my honest opinion, none biased, man, because I just love my team. I got a genuine love for my team. I'm all the way down here down south, man. I guarantee you, I'm the biggest Raven fan down south, man. It gets no bigger. So I'm sure people from Baltimore, I'm sure y'all can tell I got a country accent. But man, like I said, follow me, add me, man, inbox me, show me love, like and subscribe, man. Show me love, man. Come really jumping out on this. And I just love talking about my team. I love talking about NFL. Any other fan, man, y'all can just hit me up on the same pages, man. It's WhatsTheBword, man. And I'll catch y'all next time.